Hello, all, and welcome to another. I don't even know what the fuck to call this anymore. Picard season 2. Fuck me. What the fuck? Before we get to that crap, welcome, Loki. And, I am the villain of your story today. And, Mark the Infinitely Tired, welcome. Ryan Roger Athay, welcome, sir. And I hope that YouTube gives their head a shake and has agreed to your plea for them to stop being so stupid and remove the copyright strike. Welcome, Mrs. Canuck. Hopefully you're doing well, my love. And who else do we have in chat? Dave Bob, welcome, sir. And you were absolutely correct. This fuck. Pat S, welcome. All right. Oy, oy, oy. Oh.
I am officially announcing my bid to buy Paramount Studios for $1.25. I know, that's too much to buy Paramount. I know I'm overpaying for Paramount. I should just be throwing in a quarter, but I'm going to give them the extra dollar and tell them, good luck, fond farewell, get the fuck out of making Star Trek, because this shit we saw today is the most nonsensical waste of fucking time I have ever experienced watching a television show, and that's saying a lot.
Yeah. Although, I did point out something very interesting in the back room, and I'll point it out now. You know what's the sad part about this to me? Like I said to you in the back room, if season 1 was season 2, it would be a redemption arc. That's how bad season 2 is.
I need a drink.
Season 1 could be a good redemption arc. Fuck.
I need a drink. I seriously need a drink, and none of that black shit Guinan's drinking. I need something stronger than that.
Yeah, we'll get to Guinan and summoning Q. Oy, fuck. So I guess I guess that was their way of answering the Taimara question. Why is Q afraid of Guinan?
Why do gods need to have a treaty with a lower species? Why would a god have a treaty with a lower planes being?
Shit happens.
Sure. Right.
Oh, come on, it made sense.
Oh, sure. If you're a fucking scissoring hen in the writer's room.
No. Okay. They got
rubbing your yoo-hoos together.
No, Loki. It made perfect sense to them when they wrote it. They were on that cheap crack. Not the good stuff, but that cheap shit. I think it's called baking soda.
Oh. I'm not surprised. These people have no ability to write sci-fi. We talked about that this morning. The people they are hiring to do this, their writer's room is full of people that have never wrote sci-fi, do not understand sci-fi. They don't get sci-fi. And the little thing at the end of this episode was just a little woohoo to all the people that do know, love, and care about sci-fi. So we're the bad guys. We're the villains.
Yeah, we're FBI. I mean, fuck. Good Lord. So Picard's arrested now. That's how this episode ends. We're going to jump right to the end and we'll go backwards because it doesn't matter which way you look at this, it's all shit. And that's coming from me, and I've said this over and over again. I liked season 1.
Somebody clip that. I want that. No matter how you look at it, this is all shit.
Frontwards, backwards, sideways, it's all crap. Folks, it's all crap. Oh boy. Yeah, this is what happens when Canuck just loses his ever-loving fucking mind.
CBS did a off duty.
Yeah. Yes. I just don't fucking get it. None of this episode made any fucking sense. Did it make any sense to you?
No.
All right. So can you explain to me why in the blue titty fuck Rios beamed the doctor and her child to the ship?
Because he works in outer space.
Yeah, but
They stole that
why
line.
did
They
he
stole that
beam?
line. They stole that line from Star Trek 4. More and more we see it's like someone had a hard on for Star Trek 4. And if it was someone in the writer's room, well, we know that, it's not chicks with dicks, folks. It's guys with tits. So someone in the writer room had a hard on for Star Trek 4, and they've taken lines from Star Trek 4. They've taken people from Star Trek 4. It's like, oh my God, let's do Star Trek 4, but with Picard and 7 and Rios. Oh my God, it'll be so great. Ugh.
But we'll dumb down the dialogue and the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just don't have the talent that the writing team did. They don't have Nicholas Myers. They don't have any of the talent they used to. And Patrick's like one flew over the cuckoo's nest. He's not even like fully aware of what he's doing. I think they're doing they're just taking advantage of a poor old man, put him out to pasture already, because this is the dumbest shit ever.
Although I guess on a good side, apparently Stewart's dad wasn't Picard's father wasn't a complete dick.
No, but that makes Picard a Cylon, which is what we've been told for the last 2 years, is that I'm Gaius Baltar and I am Picard's father. He grew up on apparently Gaius Baltar grew up on a vineyard on what planet was he from? Picon. He's a Picon. He's from Picon. Farming community, wine community. It all makes sense. Gaius Baltar is Picard's father. So, yeah. Great idea, you fuckwits. I knew as soon as I saw him, I go, oh, it's his dad. This is going to be Picard's dad. And the mommy that's running around has got issues and got locked away, and it's all predictable. This is all so junior high school level predictable bullshit.
It's just dumb. And as you know, Dave Boy points out, breaking windows releases endorphins.
Don't even get me started on Agnes. Dear Agnes. Why would Agnes do this? She's the Borg Queen, you dumb old bastard.
Well, it's not the Borg Queen yet. We're witnessing the birth of a Borg Queen.
Oh. I'm just, guys, I don't know. I'm speechless on how, again, we are dealing with we are all dumber and have lost brain cells because we watched this fucking episode of Picard. I don't know. I can't. I'm gonna get, dude, brother. I'm gonna get to the end. You owe me now. You owe me. It's not that oh well, Loki made me watch season 3 of Disco. I would watch season 3 of Disco and laugh at it all over again before I'd watch this shit again. So
as I said earlier on your show, I am the villain of your story.
This deal, I'm altering the deal. I'm altering the deal. You owe me for having to sit through this horse shit.
So Mrs. Canuck cursed you. You know that?
Oh, really?
Yep. She said, "So are you gonna make Loki watch season 3?"
No, I won't be continuing to watch this. I'm so done with Paramount. I'm done. It's almost as bad as Disney. And is that wrong, guys? I mean, someone told me, well, you used to watch stuff so we wouldn't have to. Guys, this is just, I mean, it's nonsensical horseshit. This whole thing is just, I mean, I'd go through Disco season 1 again before I'd go through any of the shit that's been coming out this last 2 years. Picard Picard season 2, Disco season 3, it's just gotten worse and worse and worse and worse.
I'll just leave that there for a minute.
Oh, I am having fun doing the show with Canuck. Yes, I'm not having fun watching, and we don't have to watch this shit together. So I've got to sit here in my office alone and I gotta pause it. I started this after the show this morning, and I just got finished with it like 5 minutes before we were supposed to go live. So I just finished this episode. It took me 4 hours to watch an hour episode of Picard because I can't sit through. I can't.
Well, no,
I have to watch it in spurts.
It's mine. Like the last 2 episodes, especially, have been absolutely mind-numbingly stupid. Absolutely mind-numbingly stupid. At this point, I want them to go all out, break everything in canon in 5 seconds, and just have like this major battle that makes no sense. Anything that I can get angry at, I'd be happy with.
And Luis, I'm not even getting paid to watch it.
Right? Like, just give me something I can get angry at. You know, anything, just anything at this point. Because right now, the last 2 episodes have been absolutely, what the fuck did I just watch?
If I was like on heavy anesthesia, Dave Bob brings up without anesthesia. If I was on like heavy anesthesia and I was loopy from pain pills or something, I mean, I don't even think then. When I had my top bridge taken out after the accident, I remember watching The Punisher over and over and over and over, like a whole day of The Punisher. It just kept replaying over and over and over again. And I would rather do that than this. I don't know. Pain, stress, and anger. Yes, Chris.
Yeah, but that's not even it, Chris. It's not even stress and anger. It's bewilderment and confusion.
No confusion.
Because in the last 2 episodes, there's been nothing to be mad at.
Can't get no relief.
It's been bewilderment and confusion, not anger. I mean, there's nothing to be angry about. Maybe snark, laugh happily because you're slowly slipping into madness, but nothing to be angry at.
Answer me this. And this is from Paramount. Paramount said this. The reason why seasons are shorter is we're trimming out all the fat so we can give you the story you deserve in one season without and all
Loki,
the fat.
We can already tell them that that's a lie because Whoopi was in this season. So they didn't trim out the fat. I mean,
it's all been pointless bullshit.
Anyway, it's just pointless. It's dribble drabble. Like you literally, like I said last week, you could literally not watch this episode and be good. You'd be all right. You could watch the next episode. You would be fine.
Klingork Worf is coming next season. So you will get Klingork. He will be a Klingork. They've already said that. Whether he's Chancellor of the Klingon Empire or not.
Yeah, that's what I figure. I figure they're going to bring him in as Chancellor because nobody bothered to check that Worf didn't want to be Chancellor.
Well, Martok's son's dead. So Martok's only like heir in a way is Worf. So if Martok's dead, the line of succession would favor Worf being the head of the Klingon Empire.
Yeah, but I can't see him taking it.
I don't know. I don't know if he will or won't, but we'll find out next season.
Yeah, like
if they even say
you can draw enough strings so that it makes sense. The only problem to me is I always got the feeling that Worf would have went no.
Well, he did. He did go no, but that's because he knew that at that time it would fracture the Empire. There would be people that say, no, I'm not going to be under a Starfleet officer. But if he has spent time as Martok's ambassador and he's
Yeah,
been there
maybe.
with Martok, things may have changed.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I guess I'm just basing it on Starfleet Wharf, right? Um, I don't know. To me, it just wrong fit. I don't know. It's just in my head canon, I guess. Um, but like this episode, they play around in Picard's brain because that's a thing. Uh, just the doctor and her son get transported over to the ship. Which reminds me, how the hell did he pull that off? Because think about this now, right? According to what we've been able to ascertain so far, is that somebody has to be there to beam them back to the ship.
He can have the computer do it.
Okay. Because it's just like, okay, but so he beams back to the ship and he beams the kid and he beams the woman to the ship. Where the Borg Queen's body is, that's going to be fun to explain. What the and then
I've got an idea. How about when we bring Warp back, we have them torture and gut Alexander at the beginning of the episode because that's what we do to the kids we loved in Star Trek, like they did to Icheb in season 1 of Picard. We can have them bring Alexander back and torture and gut him. That way Worf can be upset when Worf shows up. How about that? Because who cares about the original characters and the kids that grew up and that we want to see. We saw Alexander on Deep Space Nine, so we don't really need him around anymore. Let's just gut him and torture him and gut him.
Loki. I've got it. I figured out how Paramount can make it all right by Star Trek fans. We're not gonna torture and gut Worf's son. Instead, there's a Star Trek character that hasn't been announced for season 3, but there's this big outrageous calling for him to be brought back, and I think I've got it. So what they do is they bring back Will Wheaton, and they gut that son of a bitch. Just a thought.
Ooh, I've got one even better for you. They can bring back Wesley, but they'll make him Wesleya, and he will have transitioned and can marry Alexander and will become the new empress of the Klingon Empire.
No, because we want to make Star Trek fans happy. This was my theory. So if they bring back Wesley and he finally gets airlocked, it's an olive branch, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be an olive branch to me.
Mm-hmm.
If Wesley Crusher finally got airlock, throwing out the airlock, I'd be happy with that. I'd accept that as an apology.
Yeah, and they can go back to DS9 and do the wedding on DS9 with Wesleya and Alexander to replicate his father's wedding to Dax in honor of their wedding. They'll do it on Deep Space Nine. And Cisco can come back from his non-corporeal being as a wormhole alien to preside over the wedding just because,
Yeah, I wonder if they have a treaty with the Q.
That'd be interesting.
I mean, why not? I mean,
why not?
We were already told that they have treaties now, which I didn't think Q needed. I thought Q just fucked with people who at will.
He does. He does.
Treaties? Q? A Q. Why would a Q need to do a treaty? Ever?
I don't know. They didn't act like they had a treaty in TNG. She just said, we've had our dealings. She's an imp, and where she goes, trouble follows.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like a treaty to me.
No.
But you know, who knows?
To have a treaty would involve having a war.
It's not about sense anymore. Yeah, and the Elorians aren't. Yeah.
Well, how are they going to attack a Q?
Well, apparently you can with muskets. As long as you have a musket gun that replicates some kind of Q godly powers. We found that out in Voyager.
Yeah,
so you missed all
true.
that because you didn't watch.
Yeah.
Voyager. As long as you got a musket, you can kill a Q.
Oh yeah. Also, Q likes to commit suicide.
The blue and the gray.
Oh my god. I was trying to forget about that Q segment in fucking Voyager.
Or we'll make a baby.
Now I remember why I hated Voyager. Anyway.
Q had a baby.
Oh, yeah.
Auntie Janeway? Aunt Kathy. Aunt Kathy.
Kathy, yeah.
Aunt Kathy. God help us. God, this is so much.
I would never offer to do this for Picard. For Jean-Luc, sorry. Jean-Luc. I would never do this for Jean-Luc.
You're not start on Voyager, Louise. Louise, take it as a compliment because this shit sucks so bad. We're remembering Voyager and how they did it better. Okay, so we're not trying to hurt your feelings. There's stuff in Voyager I absolutely love. There's stuff in Voyager I absolutely hated. They had stinkers, but they had some gems too, like War Monkey said.
Yeah,
they had stinkers, but they had some real gems in there too. I don't know.
They had a lot of filler too.
Some filler too.
But then again, so did TNG and DS9. And
I honestly thought they were going to do the Quantum Leap thing, and Voyager was just going to be lost forever. No one ever heard from Voyager ever again, and the Federation didn't realize who saved them when the Borg cube was going to come through, or the Borg sphere that had super weapons and super shields. They had no idea what was going to happen, and then it gets blown up, and Voyager's never heard from again.
Yeah.
No idea where Voyager ended up.
Well, I think that would have been a more fitting end than what they got, which was Voyager making it home somehow.
Through the transwarp conduit.
Yeah. But like twice, because didn't they make it back and then Janeway went back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did that so she could get home quicker, so that Chakotay and
yeah. And Pat asked, to answer your question, I'll watch season 1 again. I enjoyed that. As I said at the beginning of this, season 1 would be a good redemption arc. Fuck.
I'd rather watch Voyager, honestly. I'd rather watch Voyager than this shit. At least Voyager kept up with everything. It was just I hated the Kazon. I thought the Kazon was
that was overdone. The problem I had with Voyager was everything was overdone. Kazon overdone. How many times do you have to trust Seska? Like how many times is the storyline we trusted Seska and she is over? How many times are you gonna have that storyline in one season?
Mark brings up a good point. Tilly is going to be the key to everything. She's going to devour the entire galaxy and the multiverse and then explode and fix everything. She is the Big Bang. Tilly is the Big Bang.
See, you know why why it's all messed up right now? Because Tilly and Guinan haven't been able to team up. That's what's missing. That's the secret. Guinan and Tilly have to team up.
If they ate each other, they would like. yeah. They just eat off of each other. Wow, what a statement. Scissoring hens, anybody? But it just never end. It'd be like a never-ending smorgasbord, and they just fill up the entire multiverse. It would never stop. They just keep getting bigger, Captain. There ain't nothing we can do, guys. Enjoy what time you have.
I just, like, what's there to talk about in this episode? There really isn't anything, is there?
There really isn't. Picard is in a dungeon.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's talking to his dad. He's talking to his mom. He's talking to the Romulan.
Yeah.
Seven and what the fuck ever her name is are like, oh well, maybe this will work. Oh no, maybe this. Oh, you know what? It'd be really nice if you kissed me like this. Oh well, we could be sitting there on a park bench. There's nothing, absolutely nothing. And the
No.
card shit's nonsensical. It's crap. Oh my, I love my mother and she was the best and my father was evil. Oh wait. Yeah, Laris. Laris is like wandering around Picard's brain.
Yeah.
It's like an old episode of the Twilight Zone. Picard's brain.
Oh, did you
Hell,
like the added effect of Locutus?
yeah, I heard that.
There was a member berry.
I am Locutus Borg.
Yeah. When she enters Picard's brain. Yeah. Fuck.
I'd rather watch Spock's brain than watch this shit.
But it's just, I don't understand. Like, the last 2 episodes, there's been nothing to really be angry about. There's been nothing really to dissect. It's just been...
Besides Data in the electric car.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's shit. It's all shit.
Well, we all know that Teslas are very deadly. Just ask Twitter. Oh, shoot! Never mind. Oh, did Canuck go there? Oh, shit.
Ooh. We're talking about that tomorrow, by the way. Tomorrow
Teslas
morning,
are deadly. Just ask Twitter.
Hey, Bob and I will be talking about someone's buying Twitter.
Teslas are deadly. Just ask Twitter. Oh, shit. I do have me moments. But it just like there's really been nothing to really like one way or the other. It's just been
crap.
Yeah,
crap.
It's just been
crap.
Well, not even that. Just meh. Just what the fuck.
What's the point? Oh, she's going to be the Borg Queen, or Agnes will be the Borg Queen. That's how they're going to get Agnes back. Is Agnes is the Borg Queen. So,
she they go to save her and she goes, "No, I like it better like this.
Yep.
I'm at peace finally."
And yeah, elves were inspired by time-traveling Vulcans. Ugh. And we got Velcro from Vulcans, too. Yeah.
I just, like, my main problem with the last 2 is there's just nothing.
They're really not. Chris Berger asked an interesting question. Were you secretly hoping that when Data ran over Picard, he wouldn't survive? Oh, yeah. What do we do now? What do we do now? JL's gone, y'all. JL bit the fucking bullet.
Isn't it ironic? Somebody must have been watching Superman. Could there be a Superman fan in that fucking writing room? Think about it.
Gotta be. It's gotta be.
Oh, that's a scary thought.
The stuff in the mind. Oh, I'm a psychologist, but I'm really your father. Great, Baltar. Like we didn't say that one coming a mile.
Yeah.
The mom being absolutely batshit fucking crazy. Yeah, we didn't see that one. She tried to drown me when I was a baby. Oh, really? We're gonna go there? Yes, we're gonna go there because that's what they were trying to convey in this episode. Is the crazy, batshit crazy women that end up taking their kids out. And that's exactly what his dad was talking about. She would have drowned you down there. She would have dragged you down there with her, and she would have drowned you.
Yeah.
And that is exactly what they were trying. Oh, we need to do an episode about women that drown their children. And they did it. Congratulations, Star Trek.
Yeah, it's like I just don't. It's like this is so pointless and needless to the main story arc. This is pointless. You have 10 episodes and you just killed 2 for pointless jibber jabber.
Yep.
It's just, I just don't get it. It's absolutely pointless at this point.
Yes.
The last 2 episodes are absolutely, so they better pick up like the next 3.
What did we get? What did we get? We didn't get anything. We haven't gotten anything. They haven't accomplished anything. Oh, Renee's going to be fine in isolation. Sure she is. Sure.
Yeah, how much do you want to make a bet that blows up too?
That's gonna blow up in your face. The Borg thing is gonna blow up in your face.
And arrested by the FBI. How the fuck did the FBI know where they were again?
Because they caught Picard on camera walking into the bar days ago.
Ah. After teleporting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Sure. And yes, Pat S., they have announced season 3.
Oh yeah, they did it in the middle of this season. They showed like a clip where they're gonna have the whole band back together.
Mm-hmm.
Which they should have done in the first 3 episodes of season 1.
Or season 2, one of the 2. But it's just, I just don't fucking get it. Because, I mean, in season 1, yes, there was things that pissed me off.
All of this is rushed.
Flowers.
All of this is rushed.
This is like nothing to even get mad about. It's just,
Okay, look. This comes down to something very simple. We kind of touched on it this morning. Paramount is losing big time as far as the streaming war goes. They are not going to continue to have a streaming service. I guarantee you in the next 5 years, Paramount will sell to a bigger company, Amazon, somebody's going to buy them. HBO most likely.
Yeah, I can see that.
And that's where all their content's going to go. Paramount Plus will no longer exist. And the reason why this is going to happen is everything that Paramount has thrown out there, and they have rushed, and there will be documentaries, there will be all kinds of shit on this. You believe me. Will be because they were told we have to get as much content out as possible, as much new content to draw in subscribers. So we have to do all this now. And it's now. Not yesterday, not the day before. We have to do it now, right now. And they're losing money hand over fist by throwing everything they can at a wall to try and get it to stick. Netflix is secure in everything it's going to do. They have absolutely nothing to worry about. Amazon is the same way. Why? Because Amazon's primary business isn't its shows. It is everything else it does.
Yeah.
And we can talk all day about them dissing Lord of the Rings and what's going to happen. Fucking Amazon doesn't care. No. Amazon's got more money than they know what to do with. They don't care. They can afford to lose money. Paramount is acting like that when in reality, they don't have the money to do this.
They don't.
And no one cares about Picard. No one cares about fucking STD. No one cares about any of this shit. They don't. And they're going to lose. And they're going to get sold. They're going to get bought out by somebody. Some people think it's going to be Disney too. And that maybe, I don't know. I
think a lot of the problem is they all got on the streaming, Disney, Paramount. They all got on the streaming service too late.
Disney, not so much. Disney had enough of a catalog they could seriously stand up to a fight. The problem is that they didn't have anything else, which is why we've seen them do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
They hired a bunch of nobodies. They said, we want it and we want it yesterday. We're a competent showrunner. that knows what they are doing would never have agreed and said, "Oh yeah, we can get that out in the next year." No, we need planning, we need creation, we need galaxy building, we need all this stuff, and they don't want people like that. They want yes men and people that said, "Yeah, we can do it right now. We'll do it right now for this amount of money." And that's exactly what they're getting, and it's all cheap bullshit, and it's all disposable entertainment. Same thing Disney's done. Disney has done the exact same thing. HBO has started doing the exact same thing with the DC universe that we're going to build, and all that's in question now because good old Ezra is a fuck up.
Well, not only that, but Pat Estes bring up a good point. If Disney did bought Paramount, at least maybe we'd get our childhood fan fiction together. Federation versus the Empire, yay! Well, actually, it would be Star Wars universe versus Star Trek universe, which means you could include the Borg in that.
Yeah, and like Daybob said, they're betting on strange new bedfellows to save them. No one gives a shit about bisexual Kirk and bi Spock rubbing beards together. The Pecker beard versus the Kirk beard. And no one gives a shit.
Here's my question for Paramount. Okay. Remember how when being a Trek fan was easy? Because you could go Enterprise Refit, Enterprise A, B, C, D, E, and J. How many fucking models of the Enterprise is there now? Of the Constitution? How many fucking Constitution class Enterprises are there now? There's the Drac that was in the movies with the freaking warp nacelles that went like this for fucking reasons. Then there's the one that's in STD. I think there's 2 in STD, isn't there?
Did you ever watch the making of Trials and Tribulations?
No.
Okay, so there was like an hour-long video that came out right, I think it was like an hour before the episode of DS9 came out, where they showed how they did everything. It was like the magic of what they did, how they were integrate people back in the series, and how Kirk talks to these people, right? And they talked about that opening scene where they're like, we're getting something on the viewer captain, and the Enterprise comes onto the screen for the first time. Multiple people stood up when they were pitching this and said, "Don't you dare change a fucking thing about that shit. You will have riots. People will go nuts. We can make it look good. We can make it look good, but we can't change a damn thing about the shit." And because they did that, they went back and they redid all the special effects. Right? Now imagine if those special effects of that ship look like the shit we're getting now from STD.
Yeah.
People would have been pissed, and people wouldn't have bought it, and people would have said, "Screw you." And that they did not do that because they knew what the fan reaction was going to be.
Yeah.
These people do not care anymore.
In this day and age, how many Constitution Enterprises do we have now?
We've got, let's see, the original. We've got the remade version that's in the special editions of TOS. We've got the movie one. We've got the one from STD. And I believe there was one in Picard.
You're missing another one from the movies, remember? You're missing the one with the blue nacelles. There was the one with the red ones and the one with the blue ones.
So you had the A. You had the A. So you've got 7.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck? Seriously, what the fuck? But it's all supposed to be in one canon.
Well, you also had a Enterprise that had like 2 needles, one sticking out of each nacelle, like booby needles. Right, some like almost like nipples, and they got rid of those. They got rid of the nipple nacelles. So you got any more than that? 8, 9? I don't know.
Yeah. But just
Whatever.
like, what the fuck?
You got a dreadnought that's in Scotty's. Louis Sparrow. Half of them don't count. That's right. You got a dreadnought, a 3 nacelle version that's in Scotty's tech manual.
Yeah, just like, well, at least when they did it with the Galaxy class, the D, at least they changed the name of the fucking ship. Except
Galaxy
for that
X
one
class.
episode. But that was because it was from another fucking universe. But still,
The
fuck.
Galaxy X dreadnought.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah. But that's okay. Mine is the E, and that's the only one they haven't fucked with yet.
Oh, it's bad. It's bad, Brandon. It's really boring, and then nothing really happened, and it was a waste of time. And yes, the one of the in the computer. I can't remember what the name of the episode was in TOS, Pat. But yes, the Excalibur was one of the ships that fought against the Enterprise in the war game with the Dyson guy that had the supercomputer. Whatever that episode was called. I can't remember the name of it at the moment. But yes, one of those was the Excalibur.
But, like, at least change the name of the damn ship. If you're gonna change the whole fucking thing anyway, at least change the name of it.
Yeah.
It can still be the flagship of that era. I don't give a fuck. Okay, it got blown up. That's why they had the Enterprise. They found out that putting windows in front of a fucking bridge was bad because all the crew got sucked out into fucking space. So they stopped putting fucking glass as a fucking bridge glass. Fuck.
Oh yeah, and I forgot about the JJ.
Like.
Yeah. JJ Enterprise.
Mm-hmm. Like. Hurts my head. It all hurts my head. All right, so I'm going to start this off. Normally, I'll let you start off. I'm not giving this one a grade either. I just can't. Because nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Where the fuck happened? So I couldn't be bought. They couldn't be bothered to give me a script that I give a shit about. Either I'm angry about or pissed off about, or all I am is fucking meh. Yeah. So I don't have enough fucking strength in my body to give it a ranking.
Yeah.
Fuck it. It's not worth that much thought. Fuck. All right, folks. We will unfortunately be back next weekend or next week. My brain is fried. We'll be back next week with more fun and entertainment and more abuse to my liver. And maybe less brain cells.
Chris Persia did a really cool thumbnail you should check out on Twitter for this. Really cool. Oh, look, it's even got Loki as Data. That's cool. Really cool, Chris. Oh, I love your thumbnails, brother.
Yes, I do.
Keep them coming.
Yes, I absolutely love that one. I might have to steal that as a thumbnail. Of course, I'll ask permission, unlike CBS. Whoops. All right, so folks, at least if you can't, don't watch this show because it's mind-numbing. But do watch the bonfire if a certain electric car buys Twitter. It'll be fun. Yeah.
Be talking about that tomorrow with Dave.
It'll be entertaining. Absolutely entertaining. All right, with that, folks, take her easy.
Later, everybody.